audio so you can comment. There you go. Alright, there we go. That's way better. Alright, so this is like a dumb impromptu video probably for my friends. So, I'm talking right now. This is me talking. I hate my voice on fucking recordings. I sound like I'm a 5-year-old pretending to be an adult. But whatever. I'm waiting to see if my buddy Devrick can see what I'm seeing first on this broadcast. My network has been a little weird since this whole corona thing started. I've been having lower overall download and upload speed, so bear with me.
I still don't see anything.
That is odd. So I've elapsed about almost 3 minutes of broadcast time. It says I'm on air. What else can I do? I sent you another invite. Maybe that's it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I just took the invite. It's still loading the video and nothing.
Huh? Crazy.
Here's what the screen looks like. I'll just like send you the.
I know it's like showing the video thing with like the white dots.
No, it's showing like this. Here you go.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Well, I'm broadcasting on YouTube now. Can you see it on there?
Oh yeah, let me check on YouTube.
No, like check on your phone or whatever, because maybe it's just not liking it on PlayStation. Because you could
What's
still
your
be in the.
name?
Just my name.
Okay.
Because you could still be in the, I guess, comment, but see it on YouTube at least. You'll be in a bit of a delay from what I do on here, though. It sucks.
Yeah, it says you're live on YouTube. There you go.
Can you see everything?
Yeah, you're at a character select screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my cursor from this character to the right. Tell me how much delay there is. I just did it.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. About 5 seconds.
Okay, that's not bad. In the broadcast, can you hear you?
Yeah.
Okay, you can mute whatever audio or whatever. I'm not going to... You can still see it, I just need you to see whatever I'm seeing. So, for now, this is really fucking impromptu, so fuck this. For all the people out there, I know you're gonna listen to this, Ed. This is my buddy Devrick. Say hello, Devrick.
What's up, dog?
Alright, so I'm not gonna go through every single one of these people, because there's 65 people. But I'm gonna go through some of the people that I think have a fucking cool super. So, Devrick's gonna give him a rating out of, let's just do out of fucking 10. We're gonna beat up, we're gonna beat up this little girl.
No!
Yeah. And I know my buddy Andy and Alex won't like it. They fucking love Athena ever since like the NES, but fuck it, she's getting like beat the hell up.
Big buff dudes shouldn't beat up on little anime girls.
As they shouldn't, but I'm doing it. I'm black and I'm beating her up.
Fuck this anime chick.
Alright, let's get rid of that shit. And this. Yeah, look at that. You can get rid of all the HUD. Nice. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the super. Some I'll have to remember.
That I'm 5 seconds behind you, though.
Okay, no, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to do the supers, and I'll wait for you to see it, and you go ahead and just say whatever in terms of what you think.
Dude, that's a lot of fucking info. What the fuck? All fucking cool.
Alright, so yeah, that's his super. It's Kage Bunshin. So there you go. Rated out of 1 through 10.
I mean, there wasn't like anything like over the top about it. I've seen that like pile driver move before in like some other like a ninja game.
Yeah, it's like it's a very common one. It's called the Azuna drop.
Yeah. So I mean, like it was good. So like a 7.5 out of 10. Solid
Okay.
move.
I think it was pretty fair. So 7.5 for this first one out of here. If anyone was asking why I was doing this, if anyone was curious, I have been badgering Max on his streams. It's not as really as much as a pest or anything, but he's done Rate the Supers for a lot of different fighting games, but he hasn't done it for this, and he likes this game. So I've always prompted him in chat, like when I've subscribed to him for a month, I've always said like, dude, I'll give you like $50 if you like do Rate the Super on this. And I know he's been busy. He's been playing through the Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's been playing through current games through the coronavirus to like satiate people for their entertainment. So I get it. He's a busy dude, and I'm just, messing with him. I really do like his content, but I would love it if he did Rate the Super for this finally. So I'm kind of just doing my little impromptu one, and then I'm gonna slap it on his fucking Twitter and be like, I'm homaging your, I'm homaging your shit. Please do one of yours with much better editing and fan base than I do. So let's
comment. Just so we have like a log of the ratings here. Hang on.
Okay. So if you wanted to see the guy's name, I'm over his name right now.
Okay.
Like I said, for anyone out there looking, it's hella impromptu, so if you, bear with us. But this is mainly for friends and anyone else who cares, so I obviously don't have the editing time and all that other stuff for that Maximilian would have. I am not a professional by any means. I'm just doing this to do it. And my buddy has gone along with me in this, even though he could be fucking off and playing more fucking Sims and listening to Ganarga Maybes.
Sway Bell.
Motherfucker's been playing Sims, if you haven't guessed. Boopus new Alfreda Shay. Alright, so he's, Devrick has been making a log of some of the ratings we gave characters down there too, if you want to see. Maybe I'll go into the video and timestamp them for people, but, if you just want to see the super, but But hey, we'll get to that later. Alright, so that's Banderas. I did him first because I thought he was a cool new addition. These 3 characters for South America are completely new, and he's my favorite out of the 3. Oh, let's go to one I think David will really like. We're gonna go to Clark. He's part of the Akari Warriors team. They're a team of mercenaries from an old NES game. They weren't in King of Fighters before, but they, you know, a lot of SNK properties were homogenized into this, and it just kind of works. So yeah, here comes Clark. Gonna.
Why does she look like a fucking a SWAT team officer or some shit?
What is Clark?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking mercenary.
He looks like almost a stereotypically American. Just like buff, he looks loud. he fucking he looks annoying to just kind of be around in general.
Well, funny enough, he isn't. He is actually the calm, cool, and collected of the 2. There's 2 brothers in arms. There's Clark, who's way more calculated. He does combat sambo, similar to like Bayman in Dead or Alive or something. And then Ralph, his buddy, who's the colonel. Clark's the lieutenant, but Clark is the loud-ass one. He's the one who will not hide in a combat situation. He will scream at the enemy and fucking punch them dead.
Sick.
Yeah, but no, I am the calm and cool one with glasses. But other than some of the moves that Clark will have, I'll just go through some of them and then I'll end in his super.
Dude, goddamn! What is that, like death roll, dude? What is he, a crocodile or something? His moves seem to be like really like heavy, you know, kind of like a grounded kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is his ultimate here. He does like 14 backbreakers. Dude! Why is the last backbreaker like a flip? He's like, and now for the razzmatazz. That was cool.
I just did his ultimate now, so you'll see it in a minute.
What the shit? Why did he break her arms in mid at 9? That was fucking cool. He fucking breaks her arms and legs in midair. And as she's probably like just screaming internally, he's like, now for the drop. Fucking gravity.
I'll do it again.
What the shit, dude? That's so fucking cool.
I thought you might like that one just because it looks a bit better on other characters because she's like smaller stature, but he puts her in like this crazy like spider like Argentine hold and then just like I said head drops her, like tombstone drops her. And
he somehow with his pure quad strength alone jumps high enough to do all this shit, and then like the drop happens. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, and I think the audio should be fine. I know it might lag a bit considering the fact that you're commenting on what you're seeing 5 seconds later as opposed to what the broadcast is. But again, like I said, as I've stipulated before, it is impromptu. Fuck you guys. Friends will be seeing this and laughing, I know. They'll probably just be laughing at what you think, when you're just like, fucking 9. Fucking, he killed that little girl, fucker. What's another
fucking
good one?
Beating up with this apparent teenager, dude.
Okay, here we go. Some 90s flavor, and I won't be beating up on Athena. Let's beat up on
that old guy. That's way better.
Oh yeah, I'll beat up on Chin. Cause I know if Andy and Alex see this, they're like, why the hate for Athena? And I'm like, hey, I don't hate Athena, but hey, Athena. Okay, here's the thing. I always thought it was funny in like Street Fighter 2, where they were like, oh, you know, we don't want, you know. No, actually, sorry, in Final Fight, the beat 'em up, they changed Poison and Roxy, 2 female characters that you could fight. They changed them into males because they didn't want you beating up females. But in Street Fighter 2, they never did that to Chun-Li, and you fucking fight her, and that's a fighting game. But
yeah,
when you beat her up, she doesn't look as messed up in the lose screen as the men do. She looks like she got some dirt thrown in her face. Meanwhile, when you beat up...
like, eat this dirt!
No, yeah, dude, it looks like she just got, like, she fell on the ground. But if you beat up Zangief, there's blood coming out of his eyes!
Shit, dude.
And I'm just like, nah, dude, hey, if you're in a fighting game, and you're in a fucking fighting game tournament, where there's people like this in there, and you willingly go in there, be prepared to get hurt. So I'm like, you know, Athena...
In a fucking world where people can shoot like projectile blasts out of their fucking hands, a little bit of blood in their face is like the least of her fucking problems. I would think.
Oh yeah. I'm just being fancy now because I like his animations as they tooled it over from 2D.
So he like attacks with cards or like magic or something?
No, they're cards. So it's based off, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a Russian game called Carnifel. It's kind of like a game of chance. He has a whole deck of Carnifel cards, but he uses them. He's like an assassin. He's like I'd say he's like a guy from Trigun or something. And his cards are sharpened. They're like heavy bladed cards, like edged, I should say. And he throws them with like gambit-like accuracy. And let's look at the best idol animation ever. Oh yes. Yes.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's just the best. I told you, he's like from Trigun. All right, so let's get to this super. Here you go, Devrick. Hold on, where is? I gotta remember it there.
Dude! That sounds cool.
That wasn't his ultimate though. That was just like a level 2 version of his other super. I'll do his ultimate. Here you go, Devrick.
Dude, what the fuck? That was fucking badass. I was fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, and if you notice, he does a they put a ton of detail because they're really expressive as sprites, so they really wanted to tool over little details about what they do. Coming from 2D to 3D, he does a little pose at the end. If you notice, I'll do it again. It's pretty quick because you're usually focused on Chin getting hit, but he's like doing this like weird nonchalant pose at the end of this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. It's a thing he did as a taunt in the previous games he was in, so they put that at the end of his super. So, what would you give that one?
Well, I do like Gambit. So, let me think here. I've never seen that before. That was cool as shit. I like Gambit. Like 8.5? 8.5, yeah?
Alright, we got an 8.5 for Oswald. That is that character. That is Oswald. So we've done Banderas, we've done Clark, and we've done Oswald. Oh, I know a good one you gotta have, Devrick. I know you've watched Fist of the North Star with me and Jeremy here and there, and you saw bits and pieces. There's a character in there whose voice is kind of familiar, and I know he doesn't do this character, but he always reminds me of him. So you'll like Yamazaki or Ryuji Yamazaki, but people usually refer to him by his last name. He is your, and we're doing this to we're gonna just do this to Kyo. Fuck it. So Yamazaki is a orphan who basically, raised on the streets, kind of learned to just survive on his own, but he was taken on by a kindly Yakuza boss who kind of saw potential in him and raised him as his own son. Even gave him, like, I think it's, I forgot what like a wakizashi, like a smaller sword, almost knife, that you would see in Yakuza groups. He gave him one as a memento. One day, as Yamazaki had grown up and become an enforcer in the Yakuza, his father was killed by rival gang members. There's a group of people that are trying to resurrect the Japanese snake god Orochi. There are 4 chosen people in the world who are called the 4 Heavenly Kings. They're the strongest of the 8 heads of Orochi. There's 8 people who serve him. Yamazaki's one of the top 4. So, when that event happened, it sent him over the edge, because it was one of the people, if not the only person, he really cared about. So he became kind of unhinged, sort of insane, and his powers had awakened at that moment, and yeah, he fucking went nuts and killed the entire rival gang members and folded some of those gang members into his group. So now he's just this badass who goes around stomping other people who think they're hot shit, pretty much.
I thought you were going to say, and then he folded some of those other gang members in half.
Oh, well, he probably did. He probably turned them into human tables.
Nice.
So, one thing you kind of get when you're a servant of Orochi is you get snake-like powers. One of those is elongated limbs. You can make a really, almost, invisible punch, with an elongated limb. His right hand is his strongest hand, and he's always collecting power in it, and if you notice, he keeps it in his pocket, Devrick, doesn't he? He only takes it out when he does one of his ultimates. But if he's attacking normally, he doesn't take it out. So, there's this snake strike.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, so he does it very slightly, but it allows him to have deceptive reach in a fight. So let's see, he can kick sand. He has one of the best heel drop kicks I've ever seen.
It's almost perfect.
Let's see, he has an explosive headbutt.
What the fuck?
There's one of his supers. It's poison. So the character's glowing purple now, so they're actually routinely poisoned for a little while.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Here's his other super where he just beats you down.
Oh shit, his right hand came out of his pocket. Oh shit.
And here's the enhanced version of that.
Nice.
So, Yamazaki always had a unique feature where his ultimate was called the Yodan Drill. Now, the Yodan Drill has 4 levels, so it has 4 different animations based upon how much you mash the buttons while it's going on. You'll know which Yodan Drill level you're at based upon how Yamazaki looks. So I'm going to do all 4 of them. I'm going to try to not fuck it up. So let's try Yodan Drill level 1. This is with pressing no buttons. So that was level 1.
Okay. That's pretty cool, you know?
Alright, and then here's level 2.
They don't look that much different.
It's just, I think, the camera work where it's in perspective of the person getting stomped. That's kind of about it for level 2. Here's level 3.
Okay, so they added, you hook a painting at him or something.
Yeah, and actually that item that he hits you with is different every time. Sometimes it's a fucking swordfish, like a marlin. Sometimes it's a stop sign. Sometimes it's a billboard.
That's cool.
And then here should be the last level. Oh no, I fucked it up. Well, he hit you with a mascot head. My bad. I didn't tap it fast enough. Let me try again. There we go.
Oh damn. Fucking the punches.
Now, funny thing is, remember when I told you he could poison you?
Mm-hmm.
I can poison you into the Yodan Drill. So
That sounds kind of unfair.
I will do that now.
So he's poisoned.
Look how much damage it does.
And then the punches, then he fucking ultra punches him, and he's almost fucking dead, dude.
And that was with max bar, so I'd have to have max bars to actually do that, but I think that's just kind of funny. And that's Yamazaki. He's pretty goddamn badass. He always has been. He's just a Yakuza dude. So what would you give the Yodan Drill? Probably just the last one.
Well, yeah, because those first 3 were honestly kind of weak, but the last one was really fucking cool. And then how you can do, and then how it's got the potential to just almost execute somebody from full life. I'm gonna give that a 9 or 9.5.
Alright, we got like a fucking 9.5. I'll go with that. So that's Yamazaki's, you know, ultimate there.
Like it's fucking like, just because you can just almost just execute the match start if you know, like if you can like if the fucking bars carry over between rounds, you can almost just execute somebody.
Yeah, I mean, if he's your anchor character, because it's always 3-on-3, if you have him last and, you know, things work out in your favor and you have the amount of bar to do that, you could functionally, you know, fucking do that to somebody in the right circumstances. Let's see, who else would be fucking cool? Oh, well, we gotta do K. He is one of the newer protagonists that got put out in KOF 99. He was made to be an antithesis kind of to Hio. So, we're gonna do K. And we're gonna do this. Let's beat up Joe. I won't do too many more of these, but I want to at least get out some of the cool ones, or the ones I think that are, you know, kind of out there. Max would go through all of them, which I think obviously is fair, but he has more time, and I'm hungry, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. It's like I could eat right now.
Yeah,
I could eat so much.
So this is K-Dash, and he is also a really cool character. His entire one of his bases of his moves is off aspects of Jeet Kune Do. One is a grab that they gave him, which is kind of like this flipping Jeet Kune Do grab, where you place the enemy's back and abdomen, and you hit them with your knee and the back of your elbow. It's really cool looking.
Oh shit, yeah, that's pretty badass.
And here's his elbow grab.
Alright, dude, like realistically, no one's just gonna allow you to just fucking grab you like that. It's like, oh shit, no, now it's too late to move now. I've been grabbed.
And let's see.
Like, let's just got like God strength in his fucking hands, dude.
So one of the things is he was actually a not a clone. He is a normal person, but he was infused with Kyo's pyrotechnic abilities. And since he's not someone that is of the bloodline that can control that, they have this glove on his hand, which allows him to use it in short bursts. So he has a fighting style around it. So what he'll do is, instead of doing flame infused punches and shit, he'll set it up in the air and he'll do things with it. So here's like a projectile. He sets it up in the air and like kicks it at the opponent.
Okay.
Or he can do like a little flame punch. Or one of my favorites is the flame whip.
Okay. So you do all your damage like on that spot and you don't really move.
Yeah, he can't really make big plumes of it at times, but he can at like really short bursts. Another thing that he can do that's part of his game plan is he has a move that I think is a really cool named move called Blackout, where he can translocate himself. And it just looks cool visually how they made it go from 2D to 3D. Let's see how fast I can do it.
That's pretty fucking quick.
Yeah? Okay, I didn't know I could do it. That's the light version, so I guess how fast can I get close to him? I can cover the screen pretty fast. So yeah, that's and then his launching tool, so, is this. That's how I get people in the air.
Oh, that like upwards kick kind of thing.
Yep, and then I can follow it up with that other kick, as you've seen.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, K's pretty bad. I'll show an example of a dumb combo, I guess. That's like a pretty easy combo right there. You'll see it in a minute.
Oh, okay. Where you do the fucking like that, like a dodge roll into him, then you do the combos.
Yep. So, let's go to K's other super. Flame Ignition is his first one. I'm not going through all the ultimates like I originally said, I'm just kind of showing previews of all of them. Oh, that's right. So he combines his Flame Fist with the Blackout move.
Alright, so he has it in his hand. Oh, shit. And it does like, just like mock punch fucking through him, basically.
Yeah. And then one of his coolest supers, I think, was in an animation. He used it to confuse an opponent, like, you know, misdirect them. He threw his glasses at them and used it to start his Blackout Ignition punch trigger. So let's do that. He throws his glasses at him.
Dude, goddamn! Wait, so hold on. I'm do it again.
All right.
Okay, so he throws the glasses at him. Then he catches him because you can't, you know, have those break. Then just like combos the fuck out of him. That's cool.
And then he does his Blackout, like chain punch from before on top of it. And then his ultimate is he basically kind of unleashes his hand. And it does hurt him, but, you know, he does it in a desperate time. Let's see.
Wait, so it just... do it again? So he kind of like nukes the ground in a little small area.
Yep.
Does that for 45 hits, about half health. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's his ultimate. It's Ignition Trigger. What do you give Ignition Trigger?
Dude, that's a pretty lame ultimate, man. Like, you have to be pretty much touching them, and then they're going to like see you doing it, and they'll just like back up, I imagine.
Yeah, it's something because with King of Fighters, I mean, you could do an anticipatory thing where if like Joe's maybe jumping at me and I input it, but it's usually meant to be used within like like an ultimate. Like I could do it like this. Oh, I fucked it up. But it's something to that gist.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna give that like a 6 because you have to do all this like setup with it for it to be good, and it's gotta like stack up with your fucking other damage. It's just like, well, like I can already see like scenarios where you can't always just, you know, chain your damage like that, and it by itself does like a lot of damage, but it's like it's got like no range really, it's got like no reach, so they can just kind of like back up from it, and then you gotta miss your fucking damage, and you know, end up like using your bar and shit.
Oh yeah. So
yeah,
we'll
like
give We'll give that one a 6. Moving on, we're gonna go to the Karate Men. Some of my favorite dudes to play. These guys were analogs to Ryu and Ken back in the day. They're kind of their proponent, like karate characters from the Art of Fighting series, folded into King of Fighters. And that was K-Dash, by the way, the last person we were playing as. So we got Ryo Sakazaki and Robert. Ryo and Robert were made into the character Dan for Street Fighter. Dan was made to be an antithesis of both of them combined. So let's go Ryo first. Yeah, and let's just beat up Iori. So yeah, they're supposed to just basically be the antithesis of like super karate, essentially. And we're gonna go to their fucking stage.
God tier karate.
Yeah, they're to that like proponent. So they took the myth that you could like throw your ki at somebody to affect them, but obviously you can actually do that in this world. It's a real thing. The disciplines of Ryo and Robert are that they're the invincible tiger and the invincible dragon, two sides of the same coin. So their styles are somewhat similar, but they have slightly different disciplines. Ryo focuses on punches, while Robert focuses on kicks of the same discipline. Let's see. So I have my hand pulse here. Yes. And let's see. So, one thing that they can do is like punch incredibly fast. Look at that, Diverick.
Oh shit.
That was animated pretty goddamn well comparative to how like a sprite could do it, but they animated that good in my opinion. I can do a hand pulse, as you've seen, the Koken, but I can do a bigger one, the Hao Shokoken. Yes. And then I can power it up to do an even better one.
So do the projectile just like fly faster or something?
Yeah, so when you see me do that extra bit of animation on top of the other one, I'm spending another bar, so I'm spending 2 instead of 1, and it goes faster and it hits harder. So here's the damage of the non-enhanced one. It does about 2 pips of health.
Okay, so yeah, that was 1 bar for like an 1/8 of his health.
And then that's just how much it does for the next.
So that's 2 bars, it does 2/8 of his health. Okay, so it just kind of doubles its damage.
Yep, that's kind of it, and that's not one of his more damaging supers. We have the Ranbu, which is like a combination of punches. Here's the non-enhanced version.
All that for 1/8 of your damage?
Which is about the same as his Shokoken.
Yeah.
Then the enhanced version, which is pretty badass.
So it did about the same HP damage
Yep.
as the second tier little beam.
Yep. And the application of the Ranbu is I could use it more in like a combo as opposed to the... I mean, I can use all of these in a combo, but like I can do this one when I'm like, I guess, more up close as opposed to far away. And then his ultimate has more utility because it's made to be more of an ender, so... let's see how I could do this. Well, let's hope I can do this. Oh, well, I almost did it. But it's essentially this.
Oh shit! The damage! Oh no, missed it, okay. No, but, oh fuck! The damage! So there's the combo uppercut, and there's the fucking 2-bar one. He fucking does the, like, ultimate, like, fucking, inch punch kind of fucking thing.
Yeah. That's his, like, ultimate technique, is, like, this, like, impulse punch that, like, sends him flying. I'll do it from far away to get more impact.
Okay. That's about half health.
And that one, it has a pretty alright name. Yeah, Shin Tenchi Haokoken. So that's the one punch there.
So, based on its his kit seems to be doing quick, small amounts of damage.
Yeah, this is actually in terms of how Robert's move list has changed over the years. This one is more about that, like probably punishing people, doing quick like things of damage, but his isn't like for like longer combos. If anything, that's Robert. He doesn't have long, super extravagant combos. They're cool, but like, you know, this isn't one of his more combo-oriented, like, move lists in all of his iterations.
And like, just because you can go from your fucking basic combo straight to your ultimate like that, like that fucking quick, that's kind of fucking useful for the fucking damage it does too. Yeah, there you did. That combo did about half health. So.
Yes. So, that is the Shintachi Haokoken. For the, I guess, just as what it is, based on what you've seen for that punch, what would you give it?
Just the punch by itself, I'd give it like a 7. But if you can chain it into your other moves, it becomes like an 8 or a 9. Just because like, it's quick, and then it can easily to help follow up your damage from the from the combo.
All right. We'll probably do. I'll probably do about 5 more here. Then we'll probably cut it now, just because gotta go do some other stuff. But let's thank Devrick for sticking with us, because I know we want to go do other things. Not that I don't like this. I fucking love King of Fighters.
I think I'll help Jeremy move or whatever shit today anyway.
Oh, was that today? Okay.
Yeah, that's why he joined the party last night, was to ask me to come over. I bet.
Alright, well, I won't keep you much longer here, because then when you're out there doing that, I can go and my goddamn, you know, adult responsibilities, and then buy a new headset after paying those responsibilities.
Or just pay the responsibilities last, like a real American.
Alright, so this is Robert. He's probably one of my favorite characters to play. He's all about quick fucking kicks. As opposed to some of the other characters, since I know how to kind of play Robert, I'll just kind of do stuff, and I'll say when I will do his ultimate. Oh, missed it, damn.
Can you do it in the corner like that?
Yeah, I'm just fucking it up. I'm like weirdly nervous.
There it goes. You have to fix his collar? That's cool. You've like, dude, beating your ass messed up my collar. How dare you?
So here's one thing, Devrick, that you've seen. He can do this air dive kick, right? So I can only do it when I'm in the air, right? So then, when I do my backdash, you notice I'm in the air. I'll do my backdash real quick for like a second. So when I'm in the air like that, I can do the dive kick off my backdash if I'm quick.
Oh shit, yeah, you can.
So if you're trying to rush up to me and approach, I can like just hit you real quick. It's kind of crazy. Most practitioners of the Kyokugen Ryu Karate can do that Hao Shokoken move, so I'll do his.
Oh, damn. They do about the same damage, though, between the last guy and this one.
Yeah, and that, you know, makes sense. I think the only real difference is his level 2 version of the Hao Shokoken hits longer, like it stays out a little bit more for the animation. It doesn't just burst hit. If you notice, it lingers on their body for a little bit longer.
Right, yeah.
Which that's just a visual difference. It's still doing the same amount of damage, it's just different visual flair. Then let's see. Oh, his Rambu is I'll do the level 1 version. So this is level 1. Here's level 2.
So his combo did about the same as the last guy's, about an eighth. That's the level 2 one?
Yep.
Did about 2 waves of damage.
And then we do his ultimate.
Oh shit! For about half health, that's fucking cool.
Oh, and then his command grab kick, I have to do it. Just because it fucking looks sick. So yeah, that was Robert's ultimate. What do you give that one?
Well, outside of his visuals are cooler, but they seem to be the same as the last guy. So he gets the same score, a 7 for the ultimate by himself, then he gets a 9 when you can like put it in with your other combos.
And
I mean, because yeah, they look like visually different, but their damage is exactly the same. And the characters seem to practice the fucking same arts, just kind of, you know, one's more kick focused, you know, one's more, you know, punch focused. But ultimately, their damage is the same, and their like utility seems to be about the same, so they get the same scores.
And we're mainly going to go off of And that's, you know, applicable, obviously, but we're going to mainly go off of a visual level of how they look.
Oh, well then he gets an 8 for the ultimate by itself on his fucking visuals.
All right, and that's fine.
It was markedly cooler than the last guy.
Yeah, and that makes sense. You know, everyone likes a cool fucking ultimate punch, and it's been. And I'll be honest, I've always been a big proponent of this game, but it's looked cooler before, and that's mainly because of some of the crazy After Effects that they were able to add in a 2D sprite-based thing as opposed to 3D. Who knows what they'll do with fucking KOA 15, because they've learned how to craft their 3D games since then. This was their first 3D game in since fucking 2011. So
what was his name?
Oh, that was Robert just now.
Okay.
All right, so let's do 3 more. I gotta do my boy Geese, the boss of Southtown, the big guy. And we're doing this versus Terry because that's his rival.
I have to dust everything. Jeez.
Oh yes, Geese.
Come on. Hey, come out. Ready, go.
Alright, so this is probably one of my favorite bosses next to Rugal, who you don't know, but Rugal's not in this game, so I play as fucking Geese. Oh, I've kind of just warmed up pretty much as Geese. He's like he uses an ancient Chinese style called Hyakyo Seiken, but he also incorporates things like karate and mainly Aikido, which he's wearing kind of like Aikido garb, but obviously a little bit.
Yeah, and lightning.
And lightning. Well, that's the Hyakyo Seiken parts. That's like the chi control, and then he mixes it in with like really strong palm strikes. He's obviously ripped as shit. More ripped than you'd see an Aikido person usually be. So his grip strength is like monstrous. Let's see. So, what else could I do with Geese? So a lot of his shit's based on counters. So he has a high, which I'll show now. If they're jumping, I can catch them in the air. A mid. And then a low. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, just as like a counter thing to like to show people. And he says some cool shit. He says stuff in English when it happens. He'll say predictable or perceptible. He's known for that. Like, he says it right there when you hear him. What's he saying, Devik, when he rolls?
I have to turn up my tablet volume.
Oh.
Just like control?
Nope.
I can't really hear it.
Oh, he's saying too slow.
Oh.
But hey, let's get on to Geese's supers. So, as you see, he does the Rapukin, which is Wind Gale. But then I have a Super Rapukin.
Was that ground one hit?
Yeah, the lightning one.
Okay.
And then I have my super Rakugan.
Did that use two of your meters, right? Yeah.
Just a more lightning flare. Whenever he wants to really fuck you up, he infuses his energy with like lightning. Now his other supers are a little bit different because they're counter supers. So I gotta make Terry hit me. Oh, actually, that'd be funny. I'm gonna have him do that. That'd be funny. Hold on, I'll restart this. I'll set this up stupid. Okay, so I'm just recording that input, and then... Oh crap, I want to do this. Yeah!
I don't. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Fucking countered the shit out of him.
And then I'll do the ultimate one. Let's see if I can do it. Oh shit. I have to get the timing right. So go into this. Oh jeez. Come on, I can do it. God damn. I'm gonna fucking do it. You'll let me do it, I know you will. Oh man, my timing is way fucking off. I apologize. I have to do it slightly before. There we go. No! No, it was too short! Damn you! Oh well, I'm not gonna do it with like the big hit there. I'm missing the timing. I'll just do it with this kick here. There. Yeah, that's better. There we go. So that was his level 2 version of the other thing, and he says die forever.
As opposed to temporarily die?
Yeah. This is Geese. The greatness of Geese, Devrick. Absorb him. Die forever. He calls you a fucking loser. And then his ultimate one was... Oh, yeah, Rising Storm. How do I do... What was the input for that one? Oh, that's right. Yeah!
Do you have to be like touching them to use it, or does it just kind of have like some range to it?
No, you have to generally be up close. I guess its best application would be... It can also OTG. Let's see if I can fucking do that. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Damn, that's fucking cool.
And I'll show you, I think I can even do it from mid-screen. Hold on. I'll do it from hella far away. Oh shit, I gotta... Oh dude, I think I can actually do this. Hold on. Yeah!
Dude, goddamn. That's fucking cool. All that damage.
So what do you think of Rising Storm?
Well, the ultimate by itself looks the same as the fire dude from last time. almost functions the same.
Oh, it's K, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it the same score. Give it a 6.
Yeah. Okay. Different. Give him a 6. You know what's stupid? I haven't even been doing mine. I pretty much agreed with pretty much all of yours, so I guess that's why. I'll give his an 8, but that's because of, you know, my bias. I fucking love Geese. He's one of the original bosses of SNK games, so I'll just give him a nice 8. He's had cooler supers. Yeah, he's had cooler supers like his Neo Deadly Rave, and you know, he's had like Nightmare Geese shit. He's had plenty of others, but as a basic Rising Storm, that's about an 8 for me. I like the camera works nice, the close-ups and all that shit, and the effects. So it's an 8 though for me. So we're doing 2 more. What would Debrick like? I know. We're gonna go with the new sub-boss they added here. One of the almost physically biggest characters in this game. And we're gonna do this to little girls again. Sorry, Athena.
Jeez.
Stage select.
We're gonna do this on my stage.
Just gotta pick on the anime girl.
Damn Skippy.
Oh yes, my stage. The training stage. It's the best stage.
And here we are. We got Big Daddy Antonov. So, and
fucking huge.
So, yeah, Antonov has a original style of his. He calls it Siberian Golden Fist. It's pretty much just I am strong. But it's cool because he does things with like flex poses. So he has 2 command grabs, or 1 command grab. Its original one looks like this, which is like a fucking super backsplash. But then Antonov was like, ooh, I can modify it into a grab.
What the fuck? That's weird. How do you grab somebody from your back?
Antonov does, with his back muscles.
With his back musclets?
Yes. Oh, also he has a slap that spins you around. It is the Big Mac Daddy bitch slap.
Nice.
Let's see. He has the pump up uppercut, which well, I'll show you. Yes, he flexes with his uppercut. I'll do
So hold on.
Mm-hmm.
His fucking pecs and abs combine to just throw men into the air.
Yes.
This guy's too strong.
Yes. Yeah. Let's do his first other supers. He has this up kick one.
He kicks so hard, the earth shakes.
Yeah. So, he's got that one. Then, some of my favorites is his Flex Assault. Here's level 1. he backsplash poses at the end.
Sick.
And then his level 2 version of it, where he backsplash poses twice or 3 times. Look at that, Devrick.
He's so strong!
I'm doing that one again. I'm sorry.
He's so fucking strong!
And then, his ultimate. Let's see.
He spit out his cigar and just chooses to just ultra punch this bitch on the fucking ground. That's cool.
And then
That is by far visually the coolest one.
he gets another cigar out of his championship belt, Devrick.
Yeah, because he's OG as fuck.
Well, yeah, he runs the KOF tournament. He bought the KOF tournament because all of them have been run by evil dickheads. So he's like, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not an evil dickhead. I just kind of like fighting. I'm the sponsor of the tournament, and as, you know, tradition set by Rugal, I fight in the tournament, and you fight me last. And I'm just strong.
Yes, my plot point is, are you seeing my strength?
I'm pretty strong. Alright, so that was Antonov, the new sub-boss of this game. I love that this motherfucker's hairline and the sideburns are connected to his fucking eyebrows.
Yeah, so his ultimate gets a fucking 10.
Alright, we got
Because it was badass.
We got the first 10 out of 10. And I fucking agree, just on basis of, for like context, I've loved every pretty much sub-boss and all the KOFs, and they've all usually have really damn cool supers. And in terms of a new entry, like this is a brand new character, 10 out of 10. He fucking slams you on the ground, spits out his cigar to do it, then he has another cigar in his fucking belt.
Hey, can we end here? Because I have to get food, and then I have to go to Jeremy's. Like,
oh, I totally get you. So, that's it for this. I might do this later down the road, later, maybe with other people, who the fuck knows. There's 65 characters in here. So, yeah, thanks, Devrick. I'll see you later.
alright, bud.
Have a good one. And this is where I end the broadcast. See you later.